Alright, so this video is meant to be longer, but I beat this level way too fast. If you watch the whole video, it'll make more sense. So yeah, onto that.
Okay, the one I searched 2 things of horror. The only result that pops up on this website says graphic depictions of violence, major character death, and torture methods. Ready? Ah! Scream spelled with 2 E's. As I, the author, Yowie IV, tear their scalp off. Ah! Oh wait, there is Toon Sahur X Fem Reader. I think I fell in love with brain rot. Help. You were just trying to mind your business. It was 3:12 a.m. You were scrolling TikTok, and then it happened. Toon Sahur. You blinked and paused the video. Nah, muttered. That's just my little brother. You scrolled again. Toon Sahur. Oh my god, what the fuck? I scrolled down too much. One moment you were sitting in your kitchen after watching TikTok. Or because why was this actually working? Why did his energy make your stomach flutter? Why did the way he held that wooden bat? Well, this is not making any sense. He tapped the bat gently on the ground. A soft beat just for you. Toom. That was You're Beautiful.
Later.
Lucas, do not play any more Geometry Dash. Your hours are at 6769.
Get off the game right now.
Get off the game with this very
Get
I
off.
need to screenshot this shit.
Why do I hear you clicking?
I'm playing the level I was talking about. It's like fun. And I
Yeah,
you're playing
no,
for
But
no,
fun.
get off.
6769 is the 2 funny numbers.
Alright, hopping up the game. 6-7, 6-9. Oh, it's hours. So it's not
Yeah.
super close.
You could never play the game again.
What was that? Did I go too high? I did that so well. No. I did that so well. Ah, flute 80 to 93. That's so bad. Are you kidding me?
I heard Matt talking about how good it was to work at Dunkin'.
It just sucks like at McDonald's just because it's the only like fast food place besides Subway, but Subway isn't like as popular as McDonald's.
I just beat it.
Yeah. Yes!
I was not expecting that actually. Holy, all coins too.
Oh, actually?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was close, but like I always underestimate like how my consistency is sometimes. Only 3 ending deaths. That's really good actually.
You know me.
Maybe at the start of my senior year or something. I don't know.
Well. Allegiance. What's on your mind right now? No, I'm not kidding. So I first got interested in Allegiance about a year ago. I started playing it on my birthday because I was bored and I just wanted to find something to play. And I ended up really liking the level. It felt like something that would challenge me, but also be a really achievable difficulty. Because I actually don't have that many extremes. Like, this is before Bloodbath too, so it's like, you know what I mean? Going for an entry extreme would be like, oh, like this is, you know, kind of still breaking in new territory. I'm just trying things out. But I did kind of get fed up with it as my progress was brickwalled from the 47 UFO, which I'll get into more detail about later. But I basically just dropped the level after like a few weeks or so. I just wasn't really feeling it. Then after I finished other things like the 12 Demons of Christmas in 2013, I wanted to find something else to do. I'm like, hey, Allegiance. I kind of want to beat this. And I don't know why, but like it just kind of reminds me of my birthday. It just kind of feels like a wintry birthday thing, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like the Nepesta Oblivion Christmas association. It makes no sense, but in our heads, it's just like, that's just like what the level feels like. So, you know, February rolls around, and at the beginning of the month, I'm like, hey, I'm going to challenge myself to beat Allegiance before my birthday, which is the 27th. Me editing here. Yeah, I absolutely smashed that goal. Holy. I'm editing this on the 18th, and with how my progress started coming back to the level, this seemed like a very noble goal. I got assisted with the ending, I did 61 to 100, then I did 47 to 100, and then I started playing from 0. From 0, this level can be quite a drag. The beginning is free, other than like 2 clicks, and sometimes you mind block them, so you'll just be stuck for like 5 minutes at a time, and you just waste that time. And then after that, there's the ball and the wave. They're very easy. They're basically just meant to filter out potential drop attempts. And then once you're at the drop, things get a little bit more hairy. It's pretty satisfying and fun to do, but it's not entirely consistent. When you do the first quadruple click, spam up, you're supposed to hit the ceiling and align yourself in a certain way to hit this pad for the next clicks, so you can do them correctly, and I would always miss that alignment, so that would just be a frequent like choke point of mine. And then if you got past that, you could also still maintain bad alignment in the UFO, which would not line you up for the upside down straight fly, like slightly afterwards. But other than that, it's not that bad, because once you get to 61 to 100 is very consistent, and you basically just have to not choke the waves, particularly the 72 release. 72 release, not very nice. And then, of course, the ending, also super consistent. It does feel a little awkward, like those first like cube jumps are a little awkward, and the duel also feels kind of awkward sometimes. From 0, you get so locked in that like, it doesn't really matter, you just kind of do it. It's actually pretty awesome. So the final verdict from me, it's good. I liked Allegiance, I think it's pretty fun. I did get very lucky, I only had 3 ending deaths. Like I said, you just kind of lock in, and I did it somehow. But I was expecting more anyway, and if I had to play the level for longer, my consistency would only get better. Even if I didn't get lucky, I still feel like I wouldn't have had my mind changed on the level. So yeah, I think it's solid, and I'd recommend it as a cool entry extreme. My difficulty opinion, I'm not sure. This is my 7th extreme. I think it's my 7th extreme. And they're so spread out from when I first did at you like 3.5 years ago that I'm inclined to think my older achievements have to be easier because I was able to approach them when I had less skill. All that to say, in my opinion, it's probably the same difficulty as Deception Dive. I did Deception Dive last year, and they have similar balancing, but Deception Dive is just very exaggerated in terms of very easy, very long beginning, very hard ending that's like super chokeable, and it's also just a longer level in terms of that exaggerated difficulty spike as well, so it's marginally harder. And I think it's harder than the At-You, Kata, like extreme demon baseline difficulty. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.